All right, y'all. We back with another OCK podcast. Today we got a bunch of great guest stars with us today. But y'all know the drill. It's Jada Cole here. We got
it's Onyx.
and in the corner here.
If he's so
Hey, over here.
civil, not civil.
You're
You got HCX Chino, you feel me?
yeah.
God damn it, boy.
Never vibes.
Facts. So y'all, we have all spent the past two, almost 3 days together, and
God.
it's been a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we had basically all participated in what we thought was gonna be this ginormous music festival, and I'm not gonna lie, just being there, it was a little disappointing, like, to be real. And just everything that we were sold, it wasn't giving, to say the least. It was not giving.
I'm not gonna cap. It was giving. I know what you did last summer.
No facts.
No facts.
It was giving Get Out.
It was giving Jason Voorhees.
Nah, facts. Like,
have y'all heard of Firefest?
Yeah,
Fire.
I was gonna say that sounds
what
familiar.
it was giving, like
Hell
an epic
no.
feel of a setup.
And it was like, so I don't know, how was y'all's like experiences? Because we got to see y'all for a little bit of the experience, but like
Terrible.
overall, like
Terrible.
behind the
like
scenes
it from
where
the
we
jump?
didn't see y'all, like
Yes, I did.
what was going on with y'all? What were y'all doing?
As soon as we got there, I was ready to go. Like, we got there like around 2, and then we were chilling there, and it was just so much weird stuff going on back to back that I was like, we still have time to make it back to Houston. It's just an hour and a half drive. Like, I was like, we can make it to Houston by 11, hit the club, bro, turn up.
Nah, hit
and
the
have
club.
Fun, like, and then, but I guess we still had hope that something might happen the next day.
Facts.
So that's
Yeah.
what it
I'm not gonna lie, and that's exactly the way like me and Onyx were. Like, we sat there for a second and we were like, is this worth it, like, to see out? And like, we kept getting like false hope by the people that were running the event, and they were just like, yeah, like, y'all are basically almost treating us like we were like rock stars. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it felt a little good because I was like, you know what, dang, like, somebody's finally putting respect on our names.
boy.
Whole time
Okay.
they're playing around in our face like
Yeah, facts.
we're Boo Boo the fucking fool, like, type shit.
Shit was crazy.
But
he was like, we want to make sure y'all are comfortable. Get him the best. And I was,
yes, yes.
Sounds good on paper.
Facts. It sounds good on paper, but you can't sign that shit. Like, but I don't know. It really like made me start thinking about, like, whenever I was making the questions for the podcast, it started really like making me dig deep into like just this whole event as a whole, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I went into this with such high hopes and I was so excited and like posting about it on Facebook, like, oh, I'm about to perform my like first music festival,
God.
like all this, and then it's like you get there and just to get disappointed in such like a whack way, like, it really had me thinking like what I wanted to conjure up for these questions this week. And I'll just drop in the first one. So, as an artist, like, how do y'all think that events can be ran smoother? Because if you think about it, like, no one ever really sits back and asks us, like, hey, as the person that's in this, how can we make this go better? Like, no one asks that. So,
I
As a
got I got transparency.
As a professional,
That's the word of the
I
day.
think we shouldn't work with people who
think
are
that is a
so
word.
under the influence of all type of drugs on the planet. Like you gotta work with somebody who's business oriented. Like,
woo, he
you
throwing
gotta
shots,
seek
y'all.
and ask more questions, because sometimes you ask more questions, you can avoid situations like to begin with because you know more about
the
it.
first time that I actually realized that he was, a crackhead.
Sit down.
That's was at
Like
the
a better
event.
word, yeah.
It was at the event when I saw all those track marks on him,
Oh
and
my
that's
God,
when I was like, wait, this whole time, because first time I
didn't
met
think
him,
it.
he was talking about opening a marijuana business and selling it at every restaurant. I mean, every restaurant, at every selling
Y'all
it
get these.
at every corner store. And he
It
was
was-
like, "There's a loophole. There's a loophole." And I was like,
But
"Okay."
he's gonna
like,
kill people, bro. He's selling spice, bro. He's selling K2, bro.
Not
Is he?
even.
What?
Yes, that's why. Like,
Okay, hold up, y'all. The
How do you
plot
know that? Wait,
thickens.
how
I'm
do
The
you
telling
plot
y'all,
thickens.
we was
shit we
there. Like,
sampled, though, was
you don't
like
understand how much weird stuff was going on that I wanted to leave so bad.
What happened? What
Bro,
happened?
that's what
Wait,
I'm saying.
Spill
I
the
feel like-
beans. Spill the beans. I need
So
to
I feel like
know.
y'all were dealing with some
after
different
waiting
shit.
for our cabin for hours,
that
he
was-
finally
that was
picked us
gas.
up to go show us where it was, and then he said, "Could we stop at his house?" So he showed us where our cabin was. We dropped off our stuff, and we went to his house. And then he went in his house for like it was fast. Like, he ran up there. It was pretty big. It's like a lake house. ran up there, and he came back, and then he had a bag like a weed, and it was all grounded up though, and I was like, oh my god, bro, this nigga got spice, bro. This dude got spice, and like, bro, I was telling them not to smoke it, and then what confirmed it was when we went back to the pool house, and we were sitting outside, and this dude, do I say his name or
No, you don't have to say his name, but he's another
artist, and he was also like his girl passed him a joint, and she was like, he said, "Is this stuff? Don't pass me stuff." And then he said, "Make sure this stuff we brought from home." And then I was like, "So y'all sketchy about his stuff too?" And he was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't."
Heck no, because I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I said, bro,
with people out there.
I said, bro, name, bro, my bad.
Yeah, but but I know what K2 is. Like K2 is that stuff. It gets you instantly, right away. Like it wasn't that we smoked, but damn, that's crazy.
No, that's definitely crazy because it's like how I definitely agree on the business professional side of things. Like just like with the event being ran, there was a lot of people like the first day around they wanted to party, get messed up, and it's like it's cool. Like like the setting, we're out in the middle of nowhere, like. We're vibing, like we're at the lake house, it's cool. But it's like people don't understand that you can't play both parts. You can't one day be like when I meet you, you can't be, oh my god, turn up, and then the next day now you want to play business professional and be like, oh well, actually guys, I don't want any smoking in here, like all this, and I'm like, there was literally like, are we all just forgetting what happened last night in here? Like
talking about in the pool house?
Yeah.
It was. There was a whole lot going on in the pool house, and then it was just
Saturday.
No, Friday.
Oh,
Friday.
Cause I feel like y'all weren't even there for most of them. Cause it was a
we were like peeping behind the scenes.
No,
like
we were there. Like we was in the pool house probably. Cause he ducked off. Chino ducked off. So me and Silver were in the pool house just chilling the whole time, bro.
I was on the business trip.
He was handling business, bro.
Doing strictly research.
He was doing dominoes.
Research. Like the anatomy, the human
scientific
anatomy.
purposes. What
Hell
can
yeah.
I say?
Please understand
Hell
that.
yeah. Y'all know the business.
Please understand that.
Nah, like I feel like we all went through so much, and it's like nice to actually get here to like sit and talk about it, because I feel like we were all dealing with the same thing but in different areas.
We had black mold in our trailer.
Yeah, facts. We had
fat ass roaches.
Did y'all have a lot of paintings in y'all's too?
God.
We had like one that looked like the map.
We had so many paintings. We moved some. There was holes behind them. You move them. There's black mold behind them. Those paintings are covering stuff up.
It was really giving Get Out for real, because
no facts.
the map that was.
I feel like I couldn't even enjoy myself out there. Like I just
the map in our room.
The drawing that looked like the exact
field.
map of the damn site. It was
like,
so weird.
I
was like, this is on some.
Bro, and y'all still didn't want to leave, bro. I was not the only one that was trying to leave.
Have y'all talked about it on Instagram yet at all?
Nah.
Nothing? So like this would be a good way.
Pictures making
This would be a
exactly.
good way. Y'all probably got people who are curious.
I was like, damn. I was like, we could at least got some dope ass pictures.
Yeah, no, y'all probably got people who are curious because y'all were talking about the event and they want to see videos, because people hit us up for videos, but we haven't said nothing yet. So this would be a good way to like talk about, find out what happened at the music festival, yada yada, kind of like clickbait. You know what I mean? So since people probably I haven't dropped nothing about it yet, so
I got lucky because I ain't talk about it. So
yeah.
Like, I was straight.
Yeah, you had a gut.
I knew from jump, bro. Like, I just didn't want to, like, I feel like I was like, all right, maybe there's a chance, like.
Yeah.
But.
Nah, I feel like we all, and especially being
right.
artists, like, you always want to hope, like, especially when you notice, like, the telltale signs and events going to go a certain way, you always try to sit there and be like, nah, like, it's like, I don't know what it is, but being an artist, you always have that little gleam of hope. I think, in a nutshell, I've realized, like, bro, I'm glad that we all have that intuition, though. Like, it definitely is talking to y'all. Like, I'm realizing, like, we all had the same type of vibe. And, like, yeah, for the next event, y'all, we need to stick together. Because when we start peeping the BS, that's when we need to be like, all right, let's go to the club. Like, type shit.
Hell no. I want to go home. Fuck the club.
I already know what to do. Like, I've already... Bro, like, I did, like, before we even went,
nothing.
Like, I looked on the maps, and then I went on Instagram and looked
it would
on
just
the
be,
map.
like, straight lake.
There's no posts, nothing, like, from the area, so I'm like, all right, this is dead. Like, there's not even a bar or club. Every bar or club is permanently closed over there. Like, the nearest city is Livingston and Bro, we had to drive 20 minutes just to get food and like drive 20 minutes back.
No facts. We
Oh,
actually
no.
had drove out to go like get like some small groceries, and y'all, I've never seen this in my life. We went to a Dollar General, and literally we're sitting there, and bro, they got like groceries, like eggs, milk, like
In the Dollar
grapes, apple, like yes, groceries. And I started thinking, and I was like,
Produce at the
bro, I was
dollar
like,
store?
it's because they don't have nothing out here. Like, this is probably the closest thing. Like, I can guarantee you the people out there, whenever they go grocery shopping, they're like, okay, I'm going to run to Dollar General. Like, I'm for real. Like, and honestly, that sounds sad. Like, I would not want to go to Dollar General for some groceries.
Bro, and this dude promised, like, when he was telling them, he promised them so much free stuff. Tell me why we show up and he make it seem like it's free, and we go there and they try to charge us for it.
Free?
Wait, what did he try to charge y'all for?
For his spice, bro, for the K2. Like, bro.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
See.
Oof.
Oh,
Hitting it
let me
again, bro.
Thank God I'm educated on this stuff, bro.
I be.
That's really, because that's crazy, because if you weren't educated on that, like, what if you would have done that and then, like, whole time you were tweaking, like, what if you would have smoked that, like, before you were supposed to perform? Like, I'm pretty sure none of us, I don't think any of us from, like, here, I don't think any of us that knew about it from, like, Afro Vibes, I don't think any of us. Damn, I forgot my train of thought. I was like, hold on.
I was about to say, you said that
Too
like
much
6
tequila.
times.
Because honestly, I be
don't
doing
think,
that, hoping that it's going to come back to me, and I was like,
I really don't think like any of us.
I be.
But at the same time, I don't think.
I don't think any of us performed. That's what I was going to say.
Nah, facts. We didn't
I think we
perform.
all
I didn't
dipped
get on
off.
stage.
Only one dude performed, like,
Oh, that one dude,
Yeah.
bro. That you who?
Oh, the one from.
Bro, why he do so many songs?
Yeah.
Tight, like him and Greg. I feel like they banged up each other.
Who?
Greg,
Oh, the old dude.
it was
Very
Greg.
great.
He was a shorter
Did
dude.
y'all pay this dude money? Bro.
He was a shorter dude?
Sight.
I'm talking about the younger dude.
It's on site.
Yeah, short, all black. He was wearing all black.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Why he do so many songs?
Oh, at Saturday or?
He do that many songs.
Oh, he
Like
did. He did
I feel like he did like
15 minutes.
I feel like he did like at least like 7.
It was about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It wasn't for that long.
So
But like nobody
Yeah,
was in there
him
by the
personally.
end of it because nobody was paying
Kinda. I
attention.
met him like once. Yeah.
You know, I be chilling with my peers and I just be thinking like, why can't we talk about the economic and political state of the world? You know.
Thanks.
Yo,
And,
that's crazy because we were talking about that there with this dude, this rapper dude named, what's his name again, bro?
Groovalicious or some shit.
Groovalicious. Bro, he was saying that like the future like shift of like they're trying to combine Canada, USA, and Mexico to like one like
No,
that
that is not.
and then have one currency like called Amero, like euros,
What?
like euros, and then Ameros.
this-
Like he was saying that, like bro.
I feel like this is all cap.
I was thinking about it though. I'm like,
Bro, they still
Yes,
tripping
yes.
about having Mexicans in this song, like,
Exactly. Like,
or
how
aliens,
how
not
would we
Mexicans,
be-
but aliens.
Alien.
Not
bro, but
aliens.
that's like a future plan, like
Get
Oh,
into that conversation.
oh.
Ooh.
Aliens.
How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about aliens? Yo, what y'all think about? Y'all think we alone or what?
Extraterrestrials,
That's
or
what I'm
you mean,
like.
illegal immigrants.
Like, nah, let's talk about outer space. Let's keep it a buck.
Oh my god.
Like, we alone or not? We alone or not?
Rabbithole.com.
Nah,
Look, we are definitely not alone.
not alone.
Hell no.
Hell no. Sometimes I'll be looking at the stars. I'll be like, what if those stars are just really holes so we can breathe?
funny, bro.
Hell no.
Because if you put an animal in a box, you got to poke holes in it, right?
Yeah.
So
Big facts.
Cut out stars.
Hell no. But
Somebody signs for it.
But I think a lot lies on Earth, possibly. Like in some, like maybe there's a lot to Earth that we don't know, like under Earth shit like that. Like you don't know. Like I just seen a TikTok the other day, and it showed this dude, and he was exploring back in the day. And he took some pics of some shit that, didn't really get that much attention and shit. But
I don't know, bro.
Yo,
Like, in
no,
2022, like we got 4K cameras, so like I feel like if
Bro.
but like, how come it's
Disney
still?
Award-
How come it's 2022 and we still only discovered like 5% of the
That's
ocean?
what I'm saying, bro.
Like, in 2022?
in the water. Look. Did y'all know that
I feel like
NASA
that's-
originally used to be like a underwater exploration company, and then they just randomly stopped and was
It's
like,
because they probably found some shit and they was like, nah,
That's what I'm saying.
like nah.
We take money. We go up.
So you going? Is it harder to get out of space than is to get in the water? Is that what y'all?
Nah,
telling me?
maybe.
Well, as you go lower, the pressure gets greater.
This ain't it. Let's leave the planet.
Way harder to
Or maybe they saw something that was like, yo, we need to get out of here as soon as possible.
Me personally, I just feel like it's really harder to get into space.
You might have a point. You might have. I mean, you got to go through the ozone layer and all that shit. There's a lot more to it, right? So just like going down water, you got to deal with the pressure. Going into space, you got to deal with that pressure. So there's pressure everywhere. You got to keep pushing.
The cameras are
Bro, what are you
God
on
did.
today? You done changed up the whole
big
direction
facts,
of where we were going with this.
No cap, like the area, like it had potential because they had some like nice spots, but it was just not
No
set up
facts.
Shot me up. It was cool. Like the black mode definitely wasn't ideal.
Right. Yo, what?
You said what?
The black mode wasn't ideal.
Nah,
I just
but
like
the
the
thing
pool
was,
house.
there was
That's it, bro.
definitely
Like
potential,
that.
bro.
No,
There
the
was
pool
definitely
house had a lot of
potential.
potential.
Yeah,
That shit was a
the pool house
vibe.
was
Like
good.
the pool house, like you got 3 pools, like 2 pools.
It
Bro,
was really
but-
like 3 because it was one really by the entrance, and then like 2 by the pool house.
I'm fucking with it. Anybody got?
Like in that little.
Anybody got the?
Oh yeah, did y'all notice behind where they were serving alcohol, there was a whole hot tub back there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was
That
dirty.
shit
It
was
was
green.
It was like gangrene.
Anybody
Yup.
have the soda pop?
All right, so I want to go into like some other shit, y'all.
Yeah, go
But
ahead.
now that we talked about, you know, like being a negative like experience with a show, what was y'all's favorite event that y'all ever performed at and why?
Okay. Well, I've only really performed at one event, which was an artist showcase. And it was cool. It was,
Oh, you only had one performance before that?
yeah.
What? Why is that?
I don't know. I
You know,
just
say you could have been performing at our events.
What about you?
I don't.
I could have been performing at y'all
You
events.
perform?
I don't perform.
I think this is before we knew you, so
You
we'll let
I
this
don't
one
even
slide.
know lyrics, bro.
We'll
I'm
let
just
this one
doing
slide.
songs.
It was an artist showcase. This nigga put me up on. He took me off stage.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
So would y'all say that's like y'all's favorite performance?
yeah.
So
That's fake.
how long y'all been?
What about you?
I mean, we did the one in San Antonio. I don't know if that counts, but
I was gonna say any performance where you got up on stage in front of people, it counts.
Yeah,
But-
then-
I don't know. I'm not ready to perform yet. I'm still trying to grow my.
Oh, you sound like me, bro.
It's-
Stop that.
But I feel like
Stop
if
it right now.
Because I don't.
You
even,
gotta think
I'm
about
the
it,
type
bro.
of person, like I like staying in the house anyway, so I'd rather have like a fan base that just like.
Bro, but look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like,
More lit than,
Look.
who was that?
I done seen artists that got 15,000 followers, 120,000 followers, and they come out to a showcase and nobody shows up for them. Nobody shows up. So where are those fans at? The internet, right? It's because of course, like an internet presence is big, but eventually you're gonna have to hop on stage. Like, not only are these things gonna help you with your stage presence, but they're also gonna help you network. And each event is worth networking for, because somebody is there that doesn't know or hasn't heard your music.
Yeah.
Nah, you're right, because that's how most artists get paid too, by touring. But I just feel like I want if I do perform it, I want it to be huge. But like, I don't want like.
Nah,
I
but I'm
wanna
gonna
work
be
my
real
way
with
up,
you.
bro.
You don't want
I'm
to.
being-
You don't want to do it small.
Nah,
But
be
look,
real.
that's understand. Like, some artists don't want to do the same way. Like, you got to respect to each their own, right? Because it's just respect all around.
I do want to say something though, because whenever you were saying that, it kind of made me think of like me as an artist is like I was so deathly afraid to perform. I was like, because I'm very outgoing. Like y'all know me like from the jump. I'm very outgoing. I'm very like a people person. But when it came to performing, I got so in my head and I was like, nah, I can't do this. Like I can't get up in front of people and be the way I am like in my everyday life. And then it was like I got on stage. And it was like you feel like this whole different type of energy. Like anything you might be like dealing with, like you let it go once you get up on that stage. And then it's like when it made me think whenever you said about performing in front of big crowds, like you don't always want it to be a big crowd, because I swear to God, I've had some of my best performances and it just being like a crowd of maybe like 20 people, and especially when those 20 people know your shit and you're just like, hey bro, like these people know my song, like it makes you feel so much better. Like, so I will say I do get what you mean, like about wanting that big like crowd and just everybody like sucking in like that great energy that's going around like on and around
Like a
you.
mosh.
But I'm telling you that those small crowds, they can still hit just the same. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, we
But-
done have some good experiences with smaller crowds. We done have some bigger crowds. But
Oh yeah, I don't know what
I
like,
love all of them the same.
I don't know per se which my favorite performance is, but I probably say like all of them because all of them taught me different things. Like,
I got my favorite performance. So this was shout out Jello. I might tag her, I might not. Who knows? Anyways, so she has the Texas Fest, and I think this was Texas Fest 4 or Texas Fest 3. Anyway, so I had this song that was coming out. I just dropped it. It was it's called Thrills, and I performed it there for the first time. And by the end of the song, everybody was singing the hook with me. And the crowd was just vibing. And then my homeboy came on. We had a song together. And we performed that whole. And then I had a solo song right after that. And then I performed that. And then when we got off stage, everybody crowded us. And they were like offering us drugs and like everything. Hey, bro, you smoke. That was hard. That was hard as fuck, bro. You smoke this.
Here's some Molly, bro.
I got some Coke. You want some Coke? Yeah. And like in that moment, I felt like I was a star right there. But like after that, like that will always be my favorite performance thus far.
I would say that like my performances where I just felt so much energy, and I think that like I always say that there's this one spot that we actually performed and we put on a show like through Afro Vibes, but at Vienna Lounge. I'm sorry, y'all just shook up the pot.
Vienna.
But at Vienna, I feel like those performances like I had the most like energy and the most confidence, and
those were also
I was just
our events.
yeah. But
had,
I feel like it's like 2 times in particular. Like whenever I performed there, I feel like I had a great energy like surrounding
the biggest.
me. Like,
we performed at the celebrity basketball game.
Oh yeah, that one.
Miami.
See, that one wasn't. That one we had a lot of trials and tribulations that led up to that one. But I definitely did still give off a great energy, even though the conditions weren't.
I tell you,
How
bro,
y'all line that up?
We just know a lot of people.
Yeah. But that one was tap in. Come on, Chino.
Yeah. That's what we jump on.
Get in Metro on shopping type shit. But man, we've had a lot of stuff. But even like that event, there was a lot of things. Like it could have been like last event, like that was we dealt with a lot of like stuff. But me going up, like I remember we had 2 other people with us, and Anik had performed, and we had somebody else with us that performed, and it was like they were so upset with their performance, like just to set up everything, it wasn't ideal. And I remember like sitting up there, bro. And I just felt like I had to. We're all like coming from Houston, so I was like, bro, I feel like I gotta go up there and kill it. Like I have no choice but to go up there and kill it. And I went up there and killed it. Like I had Donna from
Black Ink
watching in the crowd. Like me and her chopped it up after I was
taking shots together and shit.
Yeah, she took a shot with me. Like it was cool. Like we definitely had people in the room that were big names. We had Tonio Skits there. Like we got to meet him.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of really cool people. But it was like, man, if I would have gotten into a bad mindset, like that show could have went so differently. But I was like, you know what? I got no choice. Like the setup is ass, but I'm just gonna go up there and kill it and have a good time, and that's exactly what the hell we did.
But also that show right there, I mean, that would mainly focus on the having the stars there, bro. I'm gonna be real, like they didn't really show love to the artist, because like if you wanted to show love to the artist, you would have made sure it was acoustically fit for a performance, and for there to be that much lag, show that you didn't really care. You just kind of like pull the artist to the, you know what I mean? And there were some good artists there that had like a good following that were performing. And it just wasn't hitting, you know what I mean? So,
yeah. But I will say though, compared to like the event that we all just came from, I do think like in that case we still had some like kind of pull. Like there were still big names there. Like we were, the acoustic, the setup wasn't great, but we were still seeing some of like we had networking opportunities there. You can't say that at this last event we did not have no type of networking.
Y'all know Izzy Drake. Izzy Drake, Fake Drake, yeah. You know how he was supposed to fight Lamar? We were supposed to perform at that event. But, but like that came from that Miami thing. But then that fell through because they canceled the fight, yada, yada. So, like.
That was kind of disappointing, too.
Yeah, so we
were real excited for that. And they had canceled the fight last minute.
But that's like, when y'all was talking about the acoustics, like, that's the main reason why a lot of artists, they just like throw the microphone and just dip. Like, they don't even finish the show.
I've seen artists do that.
But the point of what I'm saying, like, throughout the, like,
or you gotta bring your own DJ.
We done dealt with a lot of fails, you know what I mean? But we just keep going and hoping that one of them things ain't gonna fail, you know what I mean?
But it's also, like, showing us, like, what we need to see like for next time, so like we can see like the telltale signs of like the way stuff is going, like for next time. Like, bro, sometimes, and just being at this last event, I know especially with me, like sometimes I'll jump the gun on things, and like at face value things were looking real great, things were looking good, but sometimes if you take a minute and like you step into the details and you're like, well, you know what, like this don't really add up, like this don't add up, like, you know, like those are little things you gotta start paying attention to.
But
and,
also, like, we didn't meet old dude enough. Like, I met him one time, literally, and then we learned through, you know, such and such that, you know, the event was going on, and then we were like, yo, we want to be part of it, and they were like, yo, okay, well, we'll put y'all on too.
And then it's so crazy because now, like, looking back, it was like we definitely worded a favor on like the terms of like our partnership, like helped us, you know, like secure this spot, but it was also the said person that was putting on the event that kind of like was like, oh yeah, I'm a fit y'all in. Like it was almost like they were making it seem like they were doing us a favor. But it, like, now looking at it for what it really is, it's like, nah, bro, like you weren't doing us a favor. Like he knew even at that point how the event was gonna go.
He was full of shit. Like, bro, I knew the first day meeting him just because he talked too much, and then he tried to like big up stuff when he talked. Like, so I'm already suspicious.
That was something
like,
I noticed too.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like, like if you're like, if you know, like you got something going on, you don't have to even big it up. Like, you just be calm about it. Like, he was talking way too much, bro. Way too much.
Nah,
but that just goes along with like red flags. Like, you gotta stay in tune with red flags because red flags usually be.
But I'm not gonna cap.
In front of your face, you just be like,
sometimes you be bored. Sometimes you be bored. You be seeing the red flags and be like, let's see how this, you know, ends.
Let's see how this plays out.
Let's see how this plays out, cause I got nothing else to do.
When we were there, cause we all definitely gave it a chance. Like, we all gave it a chance.
Right.
We stayed till like 10.
We stayed till the second day. Like, and then the second day, like, we had went back to the stage, and that's that, like.
That's why we stayed. I was chopping it up with some dude from Livingston. He was telling me, bro, you need to perform, bro. Yada yada. Yeah, gassing me up, right?
Like,
and he was making me think there was gonna be a crowd.
This man, we are not performing.
And we had, and I was like, damn, well, let's just stick around. Let's see. And he was like, yeah, because there's gonna be some big artists coming through that are from Livingston, and they're gonna have a crowd.
Oh, not him. It was.
He said by 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock hit, bro. That was like. There was literally, it got
10 o'clock.
Yeah. We were just chilling though, cause we was off the we had popped the shroomies, so we was just chilling.
By that time, we were already good.
Oh yeah. But then I was optimistic. I was like hopeful in a way. I was like, y'all, let me just see what happens, you know.
Cause he was more like, you know, if it's gonna be a crowd, I'm gonna perform. But it was like, at that point, it was like, nah, bro. Yeah. I think it's just time to cut our losses and just go home. Like,
yeah. So we did that.
I was just like picturing my bed at that point, like.
Packed it up and we. Hit the highway.
Life is a highway. All right, y'all. So,
and also another thing, like when he was telling y'all to pick what food y'all wanted. Like, you ain't seen how to look at food, huh? Like this dude, oh my god, this dude was telling them to pick out what food they wanted. He was telling them, you want chicken or beef or like, bro, y'all talk about it.
What you mean? What? Like, he sold everybody false dreams.
Yeah, he go crazy. Elaborate.
I was gonna say, y'all start talking. I feel like
curious.
We over here talking.
Last time we came to the studio, whatever he gave us to sample as the gas that was gonna be given at the show, was not it, because that was gas. Right. Let me let you know. Whatever he had over there, I don't vouch for none of that shit, bro. I had nothing to do with that shit. Anyway, but it was like, yeah, it's gonna be lit. I'm gonna have 150 food trucks, vendors. You can't even fit 150 in that motherfucking space. I don't care. Like, you can fit that motherfucker.
Unless you put them in the 15, field, 30, like where we supposed to perform. Like, yeah.
That's crazy.
But he was telling y'all to pick out like what food y'all wanted.
Yeah, we're gonna get y'all food. We're gonna get y'all straight in the cabin. We're gonna feed y'all all the days. This, and that. I had to cook my own goddamn eggs. No salt and pepper.
Ramen. Disgusting. Everything that he said.
You was just eating, not for just for the nutrition.
Bro, that's fact. That's fact because that's
he eating to stay alive.
I'm cooking with a whole knife, bro. No special.
Damn, boy. So more of the story is don't do business with crackheads.
More of the story is just do research whenever it comes to like events like this, because it's like you don't want to waste your time and energy into something like, and of course, you know, there has to be a balance. You have to have like your shows where it's not always going to be ideal and it's not always going to be great. But like all the stuff that we went through like this past weekend, like it wasn't worth it. Like it wasn't worth it. Like the only thing that we really got to enjoy was like the couple times that we did see each other and we got to like vibe out for a little bit. But other than that, like it just wasn't what we were sold. And like that's the thing.
Hell
I feel like
no.
people gotta stop selling like fake dreams. Like if you know something's gonna turn out a certain way, just be real. Just be like,
That's
hey,
not
bro.
the only thing that was selling over there.
But I told him like, what was the rush?
Me and Civil, bro, it was so much weird stuff. We were sitting down and some girl was trying to sell her coochie, bro.
Two, not just one, two.
It was
Wait,
a couple of them.
which girls was it? Because I feel like I
How
know which
much?
one you're talking about.
How much?
It was just bigger.
Bro, right? Ask bro, I was like, bro, let's get.
So what they say?
Feel like a slotty.
Did they say, yo, let me?
Oh my
And
god.
there was this other girl, this nigga Lucas, down there take my head off.
Bro, he tried to fight Civil over.
Oh, yeah, we
bro,
can say
she
that. We
didn't
had
even
it.
want him. Like, bro, he was walking with her and put his arm on her, and she went like this. And then
Wait, are you talking about the black dude that was trying to talk to the two white girls?
no, like I'm talking about.
Because we had seen some shit too, and we were like, what is happening here?
It was just
This
a lot
one
happening.
black
It was selling, bro. It was some selling and stuff going on. Like it was so much going on. Like under,
I ain't gonna cap.
What were you about
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
You said there was this one black guy doing what?
So yeah, there was this one black dude, and I remember he was trying to kiss on these. It was
Nah, he wasn't trying. He was kissing two women at once.
one of the white girls was
Dogging
with
him.
the shit, but then there was this black girl, and the black girl and the white girl were with the shit, but then I think he had tried it on this other girl.
I don't even know where that fish is from.
She wasn't. But
What the fuck?
Man, it was getting
That's
too
the
greedy.
yeah, because he like I remember overhearing their conversation, and one of the girls was like, she was like, I just want to go home, and he was like, why? He was like, you just got to get to know me a little better. Like he's like, come on, like your friend with it, like you know it's cool. And I was like, bro, what the hell am I witnessing? Like I feel like we're in grade school right now.
feel like
Like
we're
why are y'all
not.
acting like we're in high school? Like this is weird.
Like it's that
Bro.
episode of Euphoria.
There was one upside to this entire event, bro. And shout out Phil. That seafood and that rice that he had, bro. That shit was busting, bro. But that shit was good as fuck.
It was the
we
Thai,
because
the Thai
we didn't eat it.
fish
It was my fault
and-
though, because I was like, bro, let's
It was
get
like
out of
turkey
here.
and some
'cause this is
chicken
weird
and
stuff.
some
Yeah.
rice.
Like literally, cause Phil, I ran into Phil and he was like, y'all.
Bro, that's the thing about
You had the chance to have some, but you didn't want to get up and get you a plate.
That's true. I was,
You was sitting by the speaker.
Yeah, he had a chance. He was just being lazy, like.
I was outside.
I will say that's one thing about Phil, and shout out to Phil. He always gonna make sure we taken care of,
Yeah,
and that's
big
what I
facts.
love. Like, bro, we out there in the middle of nowhere, and this man still somehow got food delivered to us. Like,
Yeah, bro, that man right there.
that's
So
crazy.
one way out.
No
Hell
facts,
no.
bro. I don't even think there's literally like two cars that could be on the road at the same time out there. Like that's
No, it's
that's
not
the country roads it's giving y'all.
Like,
Like,
if you run down that shit, they're gonna catch you for you get, and then you get somewhere, nigga.
Or you could get lost in the forest, bro.
bro, whenever we
Bro,
were
I
going
kept thinking-
out, we were looking so hard at like the trees and stuff because
Bro.
I just felt like somebody was gonna pop out and be like,
In the middle
like,
of the road, right? I
And you
just
saw
kept
the
thinking,
little flyers on the trees.
Bro,
They were coming in,
yes.
like,
They didn't
Bro,
look
we
real.
literally were
That's
like,
evil.
no. We
And,
were
like,
like,
this
no,
was
this
so-
isn't
this
right.
shit was-
it said this way.
Yeah. Like hater free zone.
It said
I
no
was like, bro.
politics.
It was giving.
I would say it
Yeah, it used to be a nudist colony over there.
Really?
The
And
people
nudist
that were from
camp
there
or
were
some
telling
shit.
us, like, it was a nudist colony started by the dude that planned that thing's mom. And like she basically is all her people out there, bro.
Wow.
No wonder.
I'm telling you, bro. Like
Makes sense.
They wanted to take us to the lake and shit.
We did,
I thought I was gonna get
Bro.
drowned. I was
Bro.
gonna get out.
Yes.
Which is the man-made
Dude,
lake
talking
or
about-
river?
Why do y'all think I
Yeah,
left?
let's
Y'all
get
saw
out
how
here.
when I turned around, I
And
started
I looked
Bro,
at
it
my
felt
girl,
so
I was
safe.
like,
It felt
"Nah."
safe.
Bro, we went with them. We told them nah, but she just
Wait, but I
wanted to
thought
keep
y'all
going.
went with them.
This one,
No,
no,
we went to the river.
Yeah, I thought that's what
Bro.
I'm saying.
Oh, y'all
I'm
went
not-
at night. That's just at daytime.
Oh, we went at night.
We went at
Y'all
night.
are low.
big tweaking.
With no scratch?
Hey Jesse, you saw when I just turned around and started
That is
walking
your
back.
name.
Anyway.
Remember when I started turning around, just walking back? Like I didn't even wait for y'all. Just
Bro.
I took it
Nah, I'm
off.
talking about
I'm dead.
at nighttime. Right
You be the
before
type of person that
I
was
don't
like,
care at all, bro. Like,
Right before y'all called
even in
me,
daytime, I'm not. Bro,
lady was talking about
listen.
some. Oh yeah, it gets so beautiful by the lake at
You're
this time.
mad.
Let's go.
Who's
I looked at Shawty. I
No,
was like, yeah,
I was gonna say
nah.
we were asked to
No
go at
way.
night, and like, bro,
They're roasting
every
you
like
again,
inch
bro.
of me
They're
was saying
seeing
not
it,
to
bro.
go, but I was like, you know what? I was like, it kind of sounds fun. I was like, you know what? And it was peaceful out there, but like as we were walking, I was like, bro, I was like, I'm not gonna lie,
And
like
it was black as
if-
shit out there.
dark as hell,
Yeah.
dark as hell.
Black mode.
Y'all went again?
Who was y'all?
Yeah, no, we went the second time, but it was
I
nighttime
would
when we
not
went.
go. I would not go venture into the woods when it's pitch black outside.
With no
Hell
security.
no.
Too much melanin
no
to do that.
security. I know y'all don't got security.
I mean, he's big, so he might not try to. But
No,
But
that's
you never
That's
know.
even more reason why. Have you
They'll
seen
probably
Get
try to-
Out?
he should be.
Nah, fine.
No, for real, that's a prime.
They said that.
prime
That's
model.
why you can't trust nothing.
I want him.
Nah,
Get
for
him.
real. Highest bidder for real.
Nah, it's more of a hunt.
You see the meat on that boy right there?
The only good
That's a
thing.
big boy.
The only good thing. The only good thing that happened to me is that lady gave me water, bro. Because I was asking for water for hours, and everybody kept trying to charge me. I'm like, bro, for water, bro.
For water.
Yeah, and I couldn't find where they were selling it at, and then the lady just brought me
You should have
some.
just told us. We had water.
We had 3 cases of water.
Bro,
we
deadass,
went and
we had
bought-
3 cases.
Yeah, we had to go find and buy.
So I know we talked a lot about this weekend and just the craziness of, you know, everything that's gone on and shit. But I do want to take a moment and give all these wonderful gentlemen a spotlight on their music. So I feel like, Chino, we're going to start with you. So, and we're just going to do like little 45-second snippets of their music, guys. Y'all know we take this time to do like artist spotlight. So we're going to start with Chino and kind of just make our way around. Well,
Yeah, you
y'all
can just
don't
put it on
listen
the
to our
table
music,
and
y'all
press
already know.
play. This shit picks up everything. Don't put
Loud
it.
enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't put it too close because it's too loud.
Yeah, just I would just set it like right here, kind of just let
And
it
just
play
put it
out
on
for a
full
second.
blast.
Hey,
And then you
you
hear
think,
it.
you think I use your phone, bro? I love my shit in the whip.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, niggas be thinking they play it, but they ain't not keeping it P for real. I be in the streets for real, like Iron Man, I am the man of steel. And my niggas been in the field, you know how it goes, so it's fuck how you feel. Just took a flight to New York, I'm ballin' like crazy, no Buffalo Bills. She must be anemic or something, I put on my chain and she start getting chills. Nowadays niggas be acting so bold, but that's how a nigga get killed. We left his body outside on the corner, the coroner know what it is. Keeping it real, man, these niggas be really some actors. Yeah, they claim that they rapping, but I know they really do it, this shit for captions. I get you X'd out the goddamn equation, that's simple subtraction.
But what I gotta say is, I like the spaciness of the beat.
Like, okay.
Right, and you just ride that home.
Rocking it.
Bro, I'm a little lit right now, so it's
But you
easy to
go
get carried
next,
away
man.
in beats like that. Like if you
Yeah.
crossfade to listen to that, bro,
Yeah,
the beat gonna be
Okay.
controlling you.
Yeah.
And then what you saying,
Yeah,
like, yeah, I see,
I
yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah, facts,
yeah.
facts. You definitely did your thing.
All right, he already ready. He already ready.
Hey, I want to show my new song. I just gotta show my new song.
Hell no, bro. It's not
I'm playing this.
artist spotlight.
No, I
You're
wanna
always
play-
in the
I want to
spotlight.
play the new.
I can't go down with no fight. This rapping shit changing my life. Remember back when it was taking the lights. Now we kicking back to living life. I just been living too nice. I can't go back to the nights. Remember back when we was living with mice. Now my nature be busting with ice. Remember back when we was living with roaches. And now I just pour out the pint and I don't even know. I just stay out the way. I see snakes and they venomous. Niggas do anything just to be real. I don't be calling the shots at the president.
Okay, same thing, bro. Same thing. Wait, who's is it? Is it bro, whose song was that?
That was his.
That's hard.
It's same thing. Like same y'all
Hell
both.
yeah, like
Y'all-
y'all just got like some waviness to
Yeah,
y'all shit.
yeah,
I
Makes
fuck
me
with
feel
that.
like I'm just cruising on.
Y'all
Yeah.
beat selection.
That speed.
I'm
Y'all
like-
get y'all beats off YouTube or like how y'all do that?
I made that
Sometimes beats. He makes beats too.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
sometimes
You made that beat?
Yeah.
Okay, that's hard.
That's
yeah.
hard.
He makes most of his beats.
Yeah, he's cold as producer.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a bet. Hey, you
I was like, whenever I met him, he like, you be doing it all for sure.
Mhm.
That's wild. I like that.
You got some?
Ponder Tang in it.
I know.
Oh, he come with the Afro vibes. We love it.
Yeah. Waiting I did see for my eyes. You got me thinking God for my life. Baby, I just want you by my side, yeah. Step into the room and all these women for my energy. Had to go and change my dreams, you only get one life to live. She gon' give me top cause she know that's the only remedy. I might be rough around the edges, maybe yes. I keep it happy and I do what make me happy, and nobody can deny me that I'm blessed. Whoa, 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 whoa. I might be rough around the edges, maybe yes. I keep it happy and I do what make me happy, and nobody can deny me that I'm blessed. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Turn that shit down.
They don't even know he was about to start spazzing.
So y'all can find out. Y'all can find out.
Go off.
God
Yes.
damn. Okay, y'all
Y'all
fuck with that
all,
one.
yes.
Yeah, y'all
That was
definitely got it
hard.
going when it coming to the sound and everything for shit show.
All right, so with that being said, like, I feel like y'all all definitely, like, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. When you listen to a lot of people's music, like, sometimes, like, you get this sense as an artist where you're like, oh, damn, like, I don't know. It just sounds very similar to, like, other artists, but, like, y'all all, like, have your own, like, lane, like, and I don't know, like, there's like similarities, like especially when I heard like certain shit, like I remember his beat reminded me of like Travis, because it just like certain sounds I was like, holy shit, this
The
sounds
thing
connected.
is, y'all can
but
actually
it's
pull it
different.
off. Y'all can actually do it, right? Like y'all
Yes.
might sound like other artists, but the people who
But
want
it's
to
not even
sound
that.
like
It's like more
like
of,
y'all,
like,
I wouldn't even say y'all sound like them. Y'all are in their genre. Their genre.
Yeah.
There you go. So y'all definitely will be categorized as like whatever Travis Scott's genres is, or you know what I mean. Whatever you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I don't know what genre that. What is that?
Like
What-
that, like
I think he's like rap.
this psychedelic type of like airy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like
And I feel
people
like
who
y'all
do
get on
shit.
beats that like most people will be afraid of, but y'all are like, nah, let's like hop on and see what we can make of it.
nah,
Which I like that a
Never afraid
lot.
to try something new. I like it.
Thanks.
Facts. We got all type of music. Bro. We
we
made
don't-
rock
we don't
songs
even
before,
know.
bro.
Bro, so has this band.
Facts. You got
Well, I want to
Rock
show,
song.
bro. I want to show one of my songs because I'm promoting right now. I know it's about y'all, but I want to.
I think I seen on Instagram. That was hard, bro.
Well, oh nah, I'm gonna show this.
When you
this-
posted like recent, or you
oh
just
yeah,
like-
my recent. No, but this is one that's
Oh, the one you did in the stew?
yeah, the unreleased. Yeah,
That shit was.
yeah. Let me
I think
see.
I seen a post about this.
I know she mad, but it is.
She said something like, "If they play with you, they gotta die for it."
Nah, this is a different one.
No, this is it.
How you gon' put me through that? Been around for 20-something years, I never knew that. Been around the world and I ain't met no one like you, yeah. Really think I'm dumb enough to fuck it up, you stupid. I said, wait, hold up, you don't need a pull-up. When you in your feelings, hit me up and I'ma show up. We can smoke with Jane, take a shot, let's pillow talk it. I don't need no other option, you the one I wanna rock with. Matching all my energy, you really like a twin of me. Anyone who threaten this gon' really lose their memory. I don't give a fuck if they got jewels, if they kidding me. No amount of hoes gon' do the things that you done did for me. You can never be no side hoe. How the fuck they make you feel like dirt when you the prize though? Anyone who fuck with you gon' really have to die, bro. They gon' have to see me, ain't no reason you should cry now. I appreciate it. He said what?
Is that when you dropping this?
Oh man, that's probably gonna be dropping soon. I think I just dropped the song, so probably looking out for like another month and a half to 2 months.
Damn.
Because I got other projects on here drop. No, I appreciate that.
I was just gonna ask you for this.
Making its way downtown.
But hell yeah, man, that's
But-
why we got to keep going. Man.
All right. Oh,
Rap like that.
shit. Okay, so actually,
You got
since he
bars.
wants to do this,
Appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna show y'all my interlude real quick, cause I guess everybody's just showing their music today, so it's only right, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep going,
But you
bro.
gotta fast
versus,
forward.
versus battle.
You gotta fast forward yours, bro.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Bro, it's 45
like,
seconds
It's
till
an
her
interlude,
verse comes
so
in.
it's got
It's
a minute.
more of a listener's experience, you know. But
Yeah.
it's a vibe though.
All right, here, I'll start it from here. I can't play like too much of it because it's already quick.
Fuck with his
I'm
beat
like, hold
so
up.
hard.
I'll pause it at that part.
I fuck with his beat, bro. Bro,
I like your voice.
Send
You have
me,
like a soulful like sound like
The beat was produced by Tony.
both of y'all like send me y'all raw vocals.
Damn.
I feel like if you like combine it, like mixing all that sounds so crazy. Like hers, like you know how like some beats it start with singing and then goes to the rap.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that would be crazy mix, bro.
Yeah,
Send me
nah,
raw
for sure.
vocals, bro.
What raw vocals? Like,
Yeah, like just like whatever y'all recorded already, I could just make a new beat for it and combine them.
what the fuck?
Damn.
No,
That
this
would be
man is
some
this
shit.
man is
Yeah,
crazy,
some
bro.
Need a beat around your
Just
vocal.
send you the raw.
So you like if
Yeah,
I
I'm
just send you
definitely
the
down with
raw
that.
vocals, you'll make
I
a
can
beat around it?
Yeah,
it.
you make a
I just
beat
gotta
around
know.
it.
That's
that,
why he was saying, he was like, because that one day when I started singing, he was like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna need your voice, like, because he's like, I want to make a beat, like, with your voice.
I never understood that. Now I get it. I didn't know that
Bro,
was
people
possible.
do that.
like-
People do that all the time. Like, where they have a song
Yeah,
literally in
But
the
I
background.
thought that shit was so hard. Like, I was,
It sounds crazy, bro. Like,
No, it's because the people that are around you be trying to make shit sound like it's hard, but it's really not that hard if you know what you're doing.
Fact.
Like, I can't believe you
play
never
around.
like you never thought of that.
nah, I
Like,
figured like that's
my
how they
voice
do
could
it
be
in
a whole
jail.
beat.
That's probably how they do it in jail because they don't have like instrumentals or anything. So they just probably write to the pen and remember the melody, and then when they get
They
out,
still gotta sit here and beatbox.
yeah.
They be beatboxing on the cell.
From the pen, hey bag. All right, y'all. So I do want to ask a couple more questions, just so we're like, I feel like it's really cool that we all got to appreciate like each other's music. Like, we all have different vibes, but like we all respected each other's music, and like for like, I don't know, as artists, like it can be nerve-wracking like showing people like your content because it's what you're
Let me hit
making.
the hole.
So it's like, I don't know, I like that we all got to really sit there and appreciate each other's music, and like we all have very like positive attributes to say about each other's sounds. So I do want to go into what is something that y'all think like about yourselves, like what makes you unique as an artist.
Me personally, I feel like it's my versatility. You
I
know,
like that.
I feel like not to
Wait,
toot
he
my
hasn't
own
heard
horn, but
Nah, appreciate it.
not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I could really spaz on like 99% of types of beats, like any type of beat.
But that's good because versatility
Yeah.
is what's gonna keep you around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you
Because
feel like you got
sounds
that and you
change
feel
up
strongly
so
about that,
much. So the
hold
fact
on to
that
that.
you're like able to adhere to like any type of like thing that's thrown at you, like any type of beat you can create, even your own song like you've never done before, like that's amazing.
Like I have like a lyrical song, I have like a rage song, I got like a trap song. I just kind of do everything. I got some unreleased R&B shit. It's crazy.
I like that. That's dope. What about you?
I don't know yet. I'm still figuring.
He said, I don't know yet.
I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie, I'm still, cause
you still finding yourself as an artist.
yeah, I'm new. Like I'm relatively still a rookie as an artist.
That's good.
That's okay though.
I was a rookie like
At
2
least
years
you're honest.
ago.
I like that.
I'm still like intermediate. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at myself.
Exactly.
I'm
Cause like you think about it,
slightly
like we're at the very beginning stages. Like we're at like, you know, like when Nicki was like about to blow up, like that's where we are right now. And it's like you think about all the things that like Lil, like just like artists, like I don't know, Nicki, like I guess is the first artist that comes to my mind, but like because she's made it and she's been such a successful artist, like you think about her in the very beginning steps as opposed to like how she is now as an artist. Like she's grown so much, like so much.
I would definitely say, you know, we are on the right direction. We're going the right way, doing the right things. You know what I mean? It's all about consistency and just continuing to do everything.
Facts.
Yeah, facts.
I feel like what makes me unique as an artist is like, I don't know, I kind of want to tap into like what Chino said, because I definitely do agree with like the versatility. I feel like anything that's thrown at me, like as an artist, I'm gonna figure out a way to make it work. And I don't know, I think definitely just like not giving up either. You know, like it's so easy to want to throw in the towel sometimes, like especially when it comes to art. Like if it feels like some shit's not going your way, like it's easy to just be like, man, fuck this, I don't want to do this. But it's like if it's important to you, you're gonna figure out a way to formulate it and make it work. And like I remember even like the last song, like this song that I just showed y'all, I had actually recorded a song before that, and like basically, you know, the people that I recorded for, like it just wasn't the right vibe for that project, and I could have easily been like, nah man, I don't want to do this anymore. But I was like, you know what, like let me try to get in the studio again, get a new beat, start over, start from scratch. And from that I made that, and it's like from that song I'm like, I love both of the songs that I made, but it's just like I couldn't have made that second song had I not gotten that little push.
Yeah.
So I say that's what makes me unique as an artist.
No, facts.
Y'all got anything you want to add on?
I think for me, as an artist, I feel like what makes me unique is I have my own sound, and I bet it took me a while to understand that. I just thought like my
Marissa
music
said you're
sounded
aggressive.
like I definitely have my own sound, and all my music comes from a place of it's more therapeutic to me. So everything that comes out is like my emotions spilling out on paper in just a catchy way. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
Just that overall. I just feel like and what also makes me unique is I don't look like a rapper, and I love that. So
he played out like.
You're an artist.
Yeah, people definitely downplay like just
people
based
always
on my
be like,
looks.
"Is this you?"
And then they hear me, and then so.
That's also a good feeling too. When somebody's like surprised that like you produce something, you're like, "Hell yeah, bro, this is me."
Hell yeah.
And I'm standing on that shit.
What makes me different is that I'm always trying to learn, and I'm like never satisfied because like I feel like that helps me like because sometimes like when you don't have money to pay someone to do something, like you have to figure it out yourself.
Exactly.
So I feel like I'm always learning and trying to like get better and like
Facts.
improve every time. So.
I feel you right there. Like I'm the same, bro. When I started 2 years ago, I was paying for photo cover arts, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna just pay make it myself. Learn how to do that. I was paying for loops, learning how to do that myself. Paying for people to edit, I was doing that myself. Even with the podcast, we do everything myself. Just like anything, the only thing I can't do is engineer and produce. And I'm gonna be real. I don't plan on learning that.
I was gonna say it's something that you don't choose to do,
like whenever I
good.
get to a certain point where I have enough funds, I'm gonna want an engineer producer that I pay monthly so I can have access to them like that. I don't ever plan on learning that, but everything else I could do myself. I'm talking loops, everything, just like you, because I'm never satisfied. Like I always want to do, and then what's better too is like we get better at doing those so that we could charge people for those services as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like versatility in like a different way.
Exactly.
Thanks.
It's really like setting yourself up for the future and shit.
Exactly. It's so weird, like, as I'm hearing y'all talk, like, I feel like we're all very similar as artists. Like, we're not gonna settle. And I really like that, like, because we talked about this in another podcast that we did when Pablo was on the podcast, and we kind of just talked about, like, being around, like-minded artists, and, like, the more, because, I mean, like, to be real, we've only met y'all, like, a couple times, like, so it's, like, we're forming, like, a better friendship and relationship with y'all. So it's like hearing y'all talk about how y'all see the music and the art, like it makes me realize that like we're all very similar, and I like that because it's like you got to be surrounded by like-minded artists and people that think like you and want to go far.
I got something go off of that. Like I be feeling like shit because like my friends who don't do music and shit, I don't ever spend time with them, bro. Why? Because I'm either working or putting my time towards music, bro, and that's it. Or my daughter, but like that's it. That's it. And not to be an asshole, but if you're not doing what I'm doing, and you want me to do something with you that's not going towards my music, you're taking away from me progressing. You know what I mean? So like, unfortunately, like you got to bend to my schedule if you want to hang out with me. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. But I feel like we definitely have our times where we still do things other than the music.
Yeah,
but
it's not as often. We do the music stuff every week. Anything that has to. But like going out with friends. Last time I went out with a friend, 2 months ago. Last time before that was probably like 6 months before that. You get what I'm saying? Like it's very rare, but it happens.
And then basically, the festival was like chill time. I'm like, I wish I would have looked at it as chill time because the whole time I was like, I don't know where we need to be. I don't know what we need to do. I'm overthinking everything. No, facts. I'm like, I wish if we would have gone into it knowing it was a vacation, I would have been like, shit, let's go. But
Black mode.
Facts. I was like, Black mode. Who gives a fuck? But that's not the script we were given. But
not.
Facts. I want to say like, if y'all, and I'm probably gonna end it out here, y'all. But in y'all's opinion. And especially because we've all talked about, like, a lot of great shit, like, especially in our art. Like, you're still finding your sound and stuff. How do y'all think the next 6 months is going to go? Like, if y'all could plan out your next 6 months, how would you picture it?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to be gone. Bro, I'm about to be in Austin, bro.
Type shit. I don't even know.
What's y'all plan for the next 6 months? Like, what are y'all doing to push yourself further?
I'm just
keep grinding?
I love the cold, so cold is really when I like
Facts.
All right, New York.
The code will make me,
So we're just
yeah.
gonna grind, make music, put that shit out.
Grind just produce, like try to
Create.
perform as much.
I don't know why. I just got like this image of like all y'all like in Colorado.
Did
and, like,
y'all
this
get
cool ass
tapped in
Airbnb
for the
just making
cypher?
music.
Let's do that.
We've been talking about doing that.
Let's
Did
do
y'all
that.
get tapped in for the cipher?
What cipher?
They didn't tap y'all in.
Somebody
Oh.
said something about that earlier, but
Oh well,
Yeah.
I mean we could tap y'all in. Yeah, there's a cipher that we're gonna do.
Hey, but if y'all
When?
go to Colorado or something, let niggas know. Let
let's
niggas
make
know.
that a thing like November, December.
Because that sounds fun. I'm not gonna lie. Just up in the cold making music.
Ooh, we don't get no fat ass bone.
We trying
The curriculars, guys. The curriculars. But hell yeah. So I would say for the next 6 months for me, like I don't know. I just want things to continue going up. You know, like the more
Hopefully.
things go up, the more I learn. And like honestly, especially with seeing in this day and age how quick it is to blow up. Like we can all be up in a matter of 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Like just being factual.
2023, 2024 is my year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I got something to do.
TikTok.
But I have to do something. From
Yes.
January to December, so.
No,
sure.
because one of my friends made a really good point about like actually like using your music as sounds, and she said, you know, you get one person to use your sound, like bro, one person is all it takes. You get one person to do some crazy shit off your sound and it blow up, boom, now everybody's what's this song, where can I find this?
There's gotta
Like
be some trendy,
So-
some trendy shit.
They see the whole
Exactly.
What do they call it? They see the whole capital. Okay, well, that one song can just get that one right person to see the whole.
Exactly. And then like you got all these weird algorithms, like anybody can click on your shit deal.
Facts.
So but yeah.
I wonder what they be doing. Like some artists be having cults, like, and it's like I don't know who they pay or who they hire to like pump out so much just media about them. Like,
Bro, it's
figure
just
They literally.
because that's literally.
I
Pushing,
think it's
like,
literally just
pushing
people like be like
them in people's face. So now people like gonna be more inclined to like click on them and figure out who they are.
no,
I
it's
just
facts.
think it's like right being consistent, right place, right time. All have to play a part about it. Like I don't understand how X and them blew up from the underground like that.
Oh, SoundCloud.
You know what I mean? Like SoundCloud, that like that shit was crazy.
It was SoundCloud because that's when SoundCloud just started too. Like when it just.
But I was
started
gonna say
getting
it was definitely at the peak, like definitely at the peak.
I think it was at the start because the peak was like probably Lil Pump, Gucci Gang, and
Oh yeah.
then it started fizzling out like after that.
No
Yeah.
facts.
Then
I was gonna say
you
because
guys
SoundCloud like it's, but I think it also got to the point where like being a SoundCloud rapper wasn't cool anymore.
Oh.
Like it got to the point where you're like, oh, you a SoundCloud rapper, like. So
I
it
feel
started
like
being looked at like differently.
Because
That's
everybody
the
be as a
game,
SoundCloud rapper.
Exactly. It started being more of like you just try to hop on the bandwagon, but like because SoundCloud is so easy to put your music on, a lot of people were just producing anything and just uploading it on there.
I mean, art is art to me though. Like I think it's hard, bro. Like
Yeah.
everybody not gonna agree with like the same sound all the time. So I feel like SoundCloud did make it more accessible, and it did kind of oversaturate a little bit.
Cause then it got to the point where like I feel like people were just making music, like they were just hopping on any beats and then being like, cool, this sounds good. But it's like, yeah, I still agree that art is art. Like art is always gonna be like you can always look at it like in a deeper way. But I definitely think that when it's like, you know, you could just put anything on there and just create, like of course it's not always gonna be like up to like par, or it's not gonna be like you took 6 months on it, you know what I mean? But yeah, SoundCloud, I still post my music on SoundCloud.
Same.
Like
I
it's
don't
still
even-
there, it's still there.
Same. I'm literally only like if I do post mainstream, it's just gonna be YouTube videos. Like I'm gonna just chill because I don't know how they're getting that cult listeners, but I want like just people just get so much traffic just to get shoved. Like if you don't like it, you don't like it, but if you like it, like they gonna stick around.
Yeah, thanks. And I'm not gonna lie, whenever you have like a loyal fan base, like even when they do feel like a song is a flop, like it's not gonna be
Still
like they
gonna
don't mess
listen
with
to it.
you. Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
Future, bro, to this day, Future, like, he will drop, like, an album, and it'll have, like, 3 bangers, and then the rest are, like, fillers, and then people still listen to the fillers. Like, so, that's what I'm saying. My bad. I'm trying to get to, like, bro, like, you just listen to it because you fuck with me, like.
Yes.
No
They're not
facts.
gonna do that until
Until they see, like, that's what I'm saying. Most people don't mess
But that's
with
what
you
it
till
is.
they see
It all
something
comes to
going.
like consistency.
No
Like,
facts.
They see you posting, they see that you like doing big things.
They
That's
don't
when they're
mess
like,
with
you
you
know
until it's
what?
too late, and then I'm like, bro, that's tough. Like,
But that's why you
already
gotta.
over there.
That's why you gotta put yourself out there, travel the world, travel different states, like attempt to become a social media presence. You know what I mean? Try to do things because, bro, these strangers will show you love before anybody else shows you
Yeah,
love.
That's what I'm
facts.
saying. It don't make no sense.
Strangers show you
And
more
there's
love
8
sometimes more than
billion
like your own
strangers
people.
out there, dog.
It's 8 billion now?
I don't know.
I think so.
Probably.
That sounds like it's like too low. Like that sounds way too low.
That's a lot of fucking people. 8
They
billion.
probably haven't counted everybody, but
That's too.
there's some undiscovered parts.
We really on a rock floating through space. Like that's crazy.
Okay.
It is.
That's crazy. That don't make no sense. Hurling, like at any, like tell me why they just right. They just sent it was a
It's just
two.
on-
It was like 100 or something. It was like a $1 million rocket
Oh, to break an asteroid?
to bust the asteroid. Right.
I'm okay.
So what's going on? Why are you
Space
testing
Wars.
this?
Space Wars, bro. I feel
Yeah.
like they're doing Space Wars, and they probably.
That's
bro,
why.
there's no way you
That's
can
why
break a
Donald
rock.
Trump
They probably
made
breaking
the
something.
freaking Space Force.
They have a
He
Space
added
Force,
a whole
bro.
new branch of the military.
They have a Space
called
Force,
the
bro.
Space Force.
What the?
Bro,
So
you
if
need
it's
to-
Did y'all see? Did y'all see they just added? Did y'all see they just added the UFO to the new Air Force thing? The UFO to the new patch.
That's what I'm saying.
Like what's going on?
They're slowly integrating, and all this declassified military footage of UFOs and shit.
Bro,
I
but
feel like in the next year or two, they're gonna be like, yeah,
it's because, bro,
We're not good.
They can't even
Yeah, we some aliens.
they can't pop out like that no more. Because, bro, 2022, bro, somebody gonna have a 4K phone and film it. Like, bro, like you can't.
He
like,
is a dead set on this 4K.
I'm saying,
But-
like, if somebody catches it on camera, it's not gonna, cause all the
But
film
why-
they have is
but
all
wh-
foggy and look like it was on a toaster that filmed it.
Yeah, nah, big facts. But why? Why is that? How come it's always some bullshit?
That's what I'm saying.
maybe they have technology that warps your iPhone 11. You know,
No,
if you
bruh.
have a Nokia, that shit is
No, bruh.
archaic.
Nah, bro, it's always a motherfucker in the middle of the ocean on some rocky ass waves shooting. There's a UFO in the sky. Like you like this. Look at the UFO.
All right, y'all. So we're almost out of time, so we're gonna have to end off here. So with the way that the vibes are looking, so we're probably gonna have to get y'all on another episode. But I think
Definitely.
we need to do like conspiracy theories because we
We'll
all got way
We'll
into that.
We'll probably
Shit for hours.
Way
we'll
too
probably
into
do like y'all on like the Thanksgiving one. We'll talk about it, but like y'all gonna have to dress up as turkeys with us.
Okay, that's
Wait,
cool.
what?
Yeah.
We're dressing up as turkeys.
For the Thanksgiving one, we gotta dress up as turkeys.
Or Thanksgiving.
I didn't sign up for this. I
Yeah,
thought we
yeah,
were dressing up as
Thanksgiving.
something.
Alright, bro.
Cause we got a Halloween
Or
one
can
for
I
the
be a
next
pilgrim?
one.
Oh
we dressing
yeah,
up.
yeah. Okay.
And then
was
for
like-
Christmas, I'm gonna be Santa Claus, an elf, whatever, like whatever. It don't matter.
we can be Rudolph and the fucking
We gotta have themes. You know what I mean? It gotta be like.
yeah, interactive.
Yeah, like Halloween, y'all can wear
Interactive
like, costumes and
reindeer.
shit.
That's what we doing.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got a whole Halloween coming up for this next one, but that one's
Yeah, I'm
full
just
already.
a werewolf for Halloween.
Okay.
Shoot a music video.
This
Bro.
man was howling at the moon
No.
in the fucking pitch black. I was like, all right, bro.
Talking
When
to
these white folks come get you, you gonna know what's up,
Bro, we had security, bro. It's not gonna get nothing.
man. Yeah, but what if they have witchcraft, bro?
Oh.
Bro, I my grandma prays for the whole house and my
You're
mom.
right.
We have
You're
enough,
right.
enough covering.
We're Nigerian,
Yeah,
bro.
we're not- we have enough
impenetrable
spiritual
defense.
We got coverage for the whole city.
Yeah.
Right
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna cut it here.
We lit.
We want to thank all y'all for just coming on with us today and just vibing out with us. Like, I definitely had a good time, so I hope y'all did too.
What can they find y'all? What's your Instagram?
y'all,
Yada
y'all
yada.
give your handles real quick.
That plug
Civil,
in.
not civil. Wait, who going first? Will he go first?
No, I said tequila got me sweating.
Oh my god.
Well, you can find me at Civil Not Civil on all platforms, literally everything. Instagram, Twitter, that's pretty much it.
You can get at me at _HTXCHINO_ on Instagram. And yeah, I just finished watching Dahmer, so fuck Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah,
Thank Any note. Y'all know where you can find me. Turnt Kenzie, Jada Cole Music on most platforms. And yeah, y'all stay tuned for the next podcast, guys. I'm gonna let them say their handles and then we're gonna be over and out.
Boy, y'all know where the fuck to find me. This is Onyx, my boy, and you know we gonna see y'all next time on the Halloween podcast. Again, I'm gonna say it again. You know, I hang out with people around my age, and I just think to myself, why can't we talk about the economic and political state of the world? It just don't make no sense. But I'll see y'all next time.
It's your boy Ify So Mean, IFESOMEAN. Follow me on Instagram. Check out my music, bro. Hit me up. We can talk. Whatever you want, bro. Appreciate y'all for having us.
I'm a great guy.
Bad.
Single,
my
like
DMs.
My address is.
Flood them DMs, man.
Send me all Wells Fargo.
Send your credit card number.
With that being
Socials if
said,
you're feeling friendly.
with that being said, we out here, guys, man. We'll see y'all next time on the OC Cat Podcast. Y'all take care. Sheesh.